up, y'all? It's D. About to react to this vid by Impressive. Is titled Glorilla Shades Meg the Stallion. Okay, now some beef is brewing between them. People have been speculating that they aren't friends anymore for some months now, but it seems like it's being confirmed more and more as time goes on. She also talks about the Alandria and Huda situation, but I already reacted to that yesterday, so check out that vid if you like. But yeah, let's get into this and see what Glorilla did. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. It seems like the tension between Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla is becoming a bit more obvious. Now, if you remember, there were rumors that they fell out months ago when Glorilla made a post on IG tagging Tory Lanez song. And you know Megan doesn't like...
There were a couple other incidents as well. I feel like I even reacted to some, and you know, of course, initially everyone is thinking, oh, people are reaching. They're still friends. Everything's fine. This is why y'all need to shut up. I hate when people do that. When fans are in the comments on the shade room and shit, now they still friends and you don't know these people? How you gonna sit there and confidently be like, no, they still cool, y'all reaching, ain't nothing going on. Y'all sound psychotic. I hope y'all know that.
She claims he shot.
It's one thing to have an opinion or be like, oh, I think this, or oh, giving this information, maybe it's this. That's something entirely different. But people be speaking with such confidence, with their whole chest, like, no, they still friends. Actually, Meg and her are the coolest of the like, y'all be acting like y'all have all the details and y'all know these people. It is wild to me, and I'm just like, I be seeing that on the shade room all the time. These people are sick.
Her, and he's in jail for that right now. So Megan took that personally. She briefly unfollowed Glorilla, and she also removed pictures of Glorilla from her Instagram feed. Glorilla responded to it. She said it was an innocent repost and she doesn't do any internet mess. And she also retweeted this post saying that she doesn't deal with childish attitudes and friendships. And it seemed like she was subbing Megan. And there was also some other tea that they allegedly fell out over a man when the rapper Cuban Doll was arguing.
I agree with that sentiment though, because some women, some grown ass women, will act kind of bratty and weird, and it's like, bitch, I'm not about to cater to you. Maybe you could get that shit off with your nigga. You go to him for that. I don't give a fuck about your weird ass behavior and your stupid ass attitude. I'm like, oh, you good? Is everything good? Yeah, nothing's wrong, bitch. I'm not asking you again. I got a whole story time of an issue I had with a friend on my Patreon where I talked about her doing this when I went to Ghana with her with another friend. Anyway, but this is very, very common amongst, I feel like, female friendships. It's like, girl, stay mad. I'm not about to kiss your ass or be like, oh, what's going? Oh, are you okay? But what's wrong, girl? Fuck out of here.
Megan's friend Asian Doll, she said, you also said Meg don't like Glow over her ex and asked for a threesomes.
What? Meg don't like Glow.
Say I'm lying, B. So yeah, that kind of confirmed that Megan and Glorilla had a fallout behind the scenes. And it's really kind of crazy because they both were on songs together. They toured together.
Don't mean nothing.
They seemed like they were friendly.
Literally
but
nothing.
You know these girls really don't get along like that for real. They only come together for business, but deep down inside they see each other as competition. Now, fast forward to now, there's some more shade being thrown, and this time it was between Glorilla's team and Megan's team. So recently, Glorilla was sitting courtside at the Raptors and Mavericks game with the stylist E.J. King. If you know, E.J. King also used to style Megan, but they fell out. And there's kind of a long story behind that. I think Megan unofficially let him go, and he felt a way about that. I also heard that she owed him some money, allegedly. And also, Megan and JT confronted him at Cardi B's birthday party. And he was like, wait a minute, like, hold on. There was a lot that happened. And he did actually testify in Megan's trial with Tory. And his testimony didn't exactly support Megan's. So that's kind of the backstory behind that. You know, Megan doesn't really fool with EJ. But EJ moved on, and he's styling Glorilla now, and he was with her at the Mavericks and Raptors game. Glorilla was there to support her boyfriend from the Raptors named Brandon Ingram. And interestingly enough, Megan, not too long ago, was at the Mavericks game supporting her boyfriend, Klay Thompson, and she was sitting courtside with her stylist and best friend, Kalon. And of course, people started to compare. When they saw Glorilla and EJ together, one person said this, now she has her own cologne now. When Kalon saw this, he said, you ain't no Kalon. So he was throwing shade at EJ. And I know Megan and Kalon probably talk about EJ like a dog.
Kalon
and EJ responded and said, I could give not 1, 2, 3 F's about anything y'all ever got going on. Baby, you should know that out of all people. Never gave an F to be one. Please, let's not forget, it would be no Kalon and Megan if it wasn't for me. Let's be humble, babes. EJ also said this under the Neighborhood Talks post. He said, which is so delusional because we went to the game first, LOL. And when did it become a race or a competition to be like anybody? I think that's the weirdest misconception that goes around. So EJ really is like, we're not thinking about y'all. We're not trying to be like y'all. But
we can't go to the game
Megan and Glorilla are clearly in competition with each other. I mean, that's obvious, at least to me. Also, Glorilla's hairstylist, Barb the Dawn, had a few things to say. She called out Kalon and said, what's tea?
She said,
and
ho,
she also
what's
shaded
tea?
Megan's fans for not buying her music.
Y'all hottie hoes.
So when I saw Glorilla's team and Megan's team shaded each other, that's when I knew, okay, it's clear that Megan and Glorilla are talking about each other to their glam teams. And Glorilla did allegedly like this tweet from this person saying, we all know she started being bitter after she was outsold by Glorilla. That's very interesting. Now, I do remember Glorilla's album Glorious did outsell Megan's self-titled album last year in the first week. And a lot of people were having conversations about that because Glorilla went from being Megan's opening act on tour to outselling her. She outsold a 3-time Grammy Award winner, and that was very interesting to see. And was Megan mad about that? I mean, possibly, I don't know. Now, after Glorilla was exposed for liking this tweet, she went back on Twitter and she said, mad AF, aha. I don't know who this tweet was directed towards, but I kind of feel like she was throwing subs at Megan. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I definitely feel that way. Now, this all could be a PR stunt. It really could, but if it's not, I will be honest and say
I don't think so. It's too low key, and it's too. You gotta have too much information. Oh, this stylist who know this person. I don't know that these people. And I react to these celebrities all the fucking time. But even I'm like, who? Wait, huh? Like, so this is too behind the scenes for it to be a PR stunt. It's not in our face enough. So, and this has been brewing for months now. I don't think that this is fake and they're trying to put on for album sales or attention. It's not giving that.
I don't think it's really in Glorilla's.
And like, yeah, they don't even have an album out. But maybe Meg is about to release something. I hear there's talks of that. But I doubt that's what's happening here because, yeah, they got these background people involved. People don't know their fucking stylists and who they hang with. The hell?
Best interest to be throwing subs at Megan if Megan is not publicly saying anything. Now, I know behind the scenes could be a very different story. You know, Megan.
That's also why I don't think it's a PR stunt because Meg, yeah, she hasn't even said anything.
It might be.
It's not like a back and forth to even garner a lot of attention.
Saying or doing some petty stuff that Glorilla is aware of, but she's not saying anything publicly. So Glorilla will look like she's fighting with herself. And to be honest, a lot of people might end up turning on her for that reason because Glorilla and Megan do share some of the same fans. And if some people had to choose between her and Megan, they would go with Megan. Now,
these fuckers. I think most people would go with Meg just because Meg has been, you know, in the industry much longer. And I feel like people have a softer spot for Meg, especially after what happened with her and Tory. Obviously, not everybody. You got people who are free Tory, but I'm not talking about those people. But I do think that people will lean more towards Meg. As far as public opinion, even though Glow outsold Meg, I think as far as public opinion in this situation, they would be on Meg's side. So there's that. But yeah, like I said, I already reacted to this. And if oh, wait, she adding extra clips, child. I didn't see that. I saw the Instagram post that they put up, but I didn't see her and Nick talking about it, child. Hold on.
We're awesome people. Someone was like, "What do you think about Pepe selling Labubus?"
Don't get on here being messy and Nick stop laughing. Stop getting on that app and showing.
Wait, he's selling Labubus. How the fuck he's selling Labubus? Oh, Andrea clocking the Twitter mess. It's too much happening on there.
Y'all behind, like,
What is that?
Stop getting on that app and showing y'all behind. Like, y'all gotta understand. Y'all are connected to me. Y'all gonna keep certain brands and want them to work. Like, we don't want to come off as problematic. Like, we don't want that. Yeah, reform, everybody. Keep it clean. Keep it cute.
Keep them in line.
I keep it cute. Y'all are a reflection of me. Y'all gotta keep it cute too.
Period.
So as you can see, Olandria already understands the power of her platform. She doesn't weaponize her fan base like Huda does. She gets her fans in line. So that's the difference between her and somebody like Huda.
Yes. This is fucking Huda in the middle. Okay, I don't know.
Anyway, tell what you all think about this.
Anyway, I already reacted to that situation yesterday. Go check it out. But I love those clips she added, period. Listen, she's like, we're not about the mess. We're not about the bullshit. We just out here getting to the bag, getting our brand deals, and we ain't worried about nothing else. So I love that for her. Can't say the same about other people from their season who's messy as hell. But yes, as far as Glow and Meg, I would hate to see them start like really beefing. Even though I always say that these artists need to take it to the booth and not on social media, it's just not something I want to see, given that they are, two of the biggest female rappers. So it's like, we don't need more division in the female rap space. It's already so much drama and so much mess, and you already have the two biggest female rappers, Cardi and Nicki, having such a drawn out beef. Like, to have y'all, which are y'all kind of 3 and 4 really, cause who's 3? Yeah, they're 3 and 4. So to have 3 and 4 beefing too, it's just like, goddamn, So I don't want to see it, to be honest. I mean, I will tune in if they start dropping some diss tracks and shit. Of course, I'm gonna react to it and all that and give my opinion, but it's just not something that I'm here for, to be honest. It just seems so stupid, but whatever. I guess we'll see as time goes on if they start really beefing. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.